Hey guys, Zul'jin here, and welcome back to another episode of Rend. We are over at the Conclave outpost here. It's not guarded naturally because we don't have any opposing factions on this server, but I wanted to show you guys a little bit how this works today. So when you approach a capture point in one of the PvP games or of the opposing faction in your server, what you'll see is that it's usually a different color than your own faction. It's either going to be orange or green or purple. And if it's you own it, naturally it's going to be your color. But when you go up to it, they usually have shields around. Right now the shields are down, and they'll have people could put walls and stuff up, just kind of like a forward base. But if you go to it and you press F, you can hold it for a little while and you can capture the point, making it yours. When you make it yours, over time it will produce sparks of mysticism, well, sparks of genius. These sparks of genius can be crafted into various sparks, like the construction, the mysticism, the adventuring, and so on and so forth. So when you get these, you can access the inventory and they'll appear as a rainbow-looking spark that appears right here, and you can just put them into your inventory and craft them from wherever you are. This outpost for your faction, no matter where it's at, is actually between the tree and your base, kind of. It's kind of in the middle. So if you were to head to the tree from your base, these would be somewhere in the middle. So today I was out going to the different sides of factions because if you remember a few videos a while back, we did bronze. We did forging bronze, and bronze took 3 different metals that you had to put alloy, that you had to make into an alloy. So you needed tin, you needed copper, and you needed flux. And tin belongs to our faction, which is, I forget what you call it, Revenant. Then Conclave has a faction as well. It's green, and it has its own metal, which is the, I think it was the flux? I don't know, but anyway, you get the idea. So you get copper, tin, and flux from the 3 different factions, and once you get those, then you can put together bronze. So Skyfall iron is the same thing. You have 3 different types of iron, and I've been going around to the different biomes and getting them. Now it's a tier 3 resource, so it has to be gotten with a tier 3 tool and in a tier 3 biome. So for instance, the fungal jungle, which is, I don't know where it's at from here now, but it's the Dread Veil, or the one that we just went into earlier, and there's the Wastes as well. And the Wastes are the Scarsire. I have never been there yet, but John went. And anyway, you can get any of the metals. You can get the metals from any of the biomes, and I believe near the roots of the tree as well, which is what I'm attempting to look to getting at today. Although I don't know how I would get there, I'm starting to see some paths. I've been messing around with this since the last time, and I know going through the cold is a really hard option, but look at this. I can access them from here. So there's some things in there that look very bad. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and put the rock away. And did the wolves not want any? Maybe not. Oh, look at this place. What is that? That's a Sumar Drak. It's a level 41. That's even stronger than those Yixen I was fighting in the other biome. Now, just to tell you, the Yixen, I found out why I wasn't doing hardly any damage to them. It was because the bow that I was using had a negative perk on it of penetration. So negative penetration means I was actually just hitting armor and doing hardly any damage. So 41, there is no way I'm messing with that. Although I could bypass some of these guys most likely. I'll tell you what, let's go in a little bit. I want to see what's around those trees. This is gorgeous, man. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, I have mushrooms so I can escape things too. What is that? That's a regular old Yixen. Okay, we could deal with that. Ooh, can I harvest these yet? No. Oh, I'm not going to be able to harvest anything over here. So the nettle shards won't be for me either. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Nope. Not yet, babe. I need the next tier of tool first, which I need Skyfall iron for a lot of that stuff. All right. Look how beautiful, though. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. How about... Yeah, I didn't think so. Dang, man, this place is awesome. Well, we know the way to the roots now, which is cool. I can't do much here except get killed, so I'm gonna get out. But man, this is really cool. Look at these trees. How gorgeous, man. Oh, well, the roots I'm not ready for yet, but at least we know how to get here. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna head back toward the base. We're gonna look at the Skyfall iron, getting that online, and see what we can build with it. Alright guys, I got all of my resources together, and we're gonna try smelting some ore here. Let's start out with 3 stacks of each because, well, 2.5 stacks of each is basically what it's gonna come down to. And I also have some quicksilver and some lodestones that I got. Let's see what I can smelt here. Okay, we're gonna need wood, which we have a little bit of hardwood logs for fuel. And let's take all of these and see how much Skyfall we can make. Alright. Recipes. Oh, baby. We can make Skyfall iron bars. We can make 508 of them. And we can also make some quicksilver. Ooh, baby. And some quicksilver lodestones. Now, if we look into some of the next stuff, there is divinite and abyssite, or whatever it's called. Inviolate, abyssite, eternium. I think this is all the next tier. What we have right here is auric steel, and that may be used for some stuff. But what I'm trying to say is we don't need any of the raw product anymore. We can actually smelt it all. While I'm doing this, let me get a couple flowers because my hunger's going down. So let's take a look at the tools for the next deal. If we go to research, we'll see that under adventuring, we are not quite to this point yet. We'll need some more research into one of the things. The Wonder of the Wild requires 3 of the previous researches done, and we have 2 and 28% done, okay? In construction, we already have 2 and 28% done. In invention, we're actually ready to go. We can get the ore. And in mysticism, we're ready to go, and we can get the spectral sickle. Or is it this? Actually, no, it's this. The spectral scythe, the 3.5. That's the one we need. So we still have quite a bit to go in mysticism and stuff. Only a little bit to go in invention, actually. And construction and adventuring, probably all the same. So we're going to have to go do some resource harvesting in some of the higher biomes in order to get the... Well, we could do it in the low biomes, but we don't need the materials in the low biomes. Alright, let's see what we got. So, we should have a little bit of Skyfall already here. Oh, baby. Skyfall iron. Let's take a look at this stuff. So, with Skyfall iron, we can start looking at the heavy armors. We have the Arrowbreaker stuff, which I need to be skilled in Iron Siege boots first. Apparently, I haven't made enough of those yet. Let's take a look at the construction tree here and see where I'm at. In armor, heavy armor, medium armor. No, it's heavy armor. So we're looking at Iron Siege, which we have a little bit left to go, probably 3 or 4 more crafts in the head and boots in order to get to the Arrowbreaker stuff. So I guess I'm going to work on that right now. It'll take me just a little bit, and then we'll move ahead. Alright, I got those taken care of. Now I should be able to craft my first Arrowbreaker. So what we need here is heavy leather, Aegis strands, and blood orchid petals. I know I have almost all of that stuff. The blood orchid petals are the flowers that I picked up in Dread Vale. These are angel braids there. We are blood orchid petals. Okay, now we need Aegis strands, which if we take a look at the loom, Aegis strands are produced from ichor blisters, true fiber twine, water, and pure silk strands. So I think I'm ready to go now. I got a case of ichor blight, but I went over to the Dread Veil and grabbed some ichor blisters because apparently they have a shelf life on them. They decay and they turn into ichor pods. So that would explain why I didn't have any. Anyway, I've got all the stuff I need. I'm ready to go now. Let's go ahead and put the water in here, and we're also going to need the true fiber twine. We'll pull out the regular strong fiber twine, and now we can make the Aegis strands. How many of these can we make? Looks like we can make 24 of them, but it's going to be doubled because it makes a couple at a time. Okay, so for heavy armor, we're going to need heavy leather, Aegis strands. I believe we have some heavy leather as well. Let's check the personal tanning rack. None there. I do have some heavy leather straps, though. If not, some already made heavy leather. That's thin. That is medium. That's heavy. Cool. Alright, I got a little bit of that. Gonna probably have to kill some tier 3 enemies here. Let's see. All that's medium. Yep. In order to get any more heavy, I'm gonna have to kill something, so... Alright, let's see here. We've got this ready to go. The Aegis strands. Very nice. Okay. Here we go. Ready to go, y'all. Arrowbreaker pants. Armor 220. There's my first one. And now we can make Arrowbreaker chest, which is missing resources. We need cat pelts. I believe I have some of those from my various adventures. Let's see. There is cat claws. Where is my cat pelts now? They look like fur, yeah? Cat pelts. Boom, baby. All right, now we're missing resources. We need verdant fur for this, and we also need some more heavy leather. So we really can't go any further without killing a couple things. The verdant fur, if I do believe, let me double check my spreadsheet here. I want to say that the verdant fur is picked up from those crazy deals in the those Yixins and stuff over in the ice biome, I think. Either that or it's something that you make. You can grab fur from there, I know for sure. Verdant fur might be a little different though. Okay, it looks like you could get them from the wastes, from chargers. So it looks like we're gonna be going to the wastes pretty soon. Let's go ahead and put these 2 pieces of armor on and see how they look. Did I fail on the pan? Oh no, I was about to say, oh, I hope I didn't fail on them. Boom, baby. Look at that. It looks the same as the heavy armor, but it's blue in color, and it has a lot of armor rating. This looks pretty cool, man. What are the stats on these things? So, compared to the heavy fur pants that I had before, these are armor 220. Wow. So they still have the knockback resist and the health bonus and stuff like that the old armor had. I guess we can take a look at the suit of old armor I had. So specifically the pants, for instance, 129. So they have double the knockback resists, and they have the same run speed debuff, and a little bit more max health. Okay, well, I mean, it's like double the armor too. That's pretty good. So that's Skyfall Iron, you guys. I guess next time we come back, we're gonna head over to the wastes and see if we could get some more leather and also some of that verdant fur to continue. It looks like we might need a few more things as well. Ravener teeth, which I've never seen a Ravener before, I don't think. We need a bunch of that stuff, actually. And goat horns. Well, we know how to get goat horns, but Ravener teeth, that's a little bit different. It looks like Ravener teeth are from the waste as well. So the waste is where we need to go. I'm going to try to grab a friend and see if I could do it. If not, well, we'll just be real careful and go in. But that's going to be it for this episode, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, give me some dap on that like button to show you support, and you can subscribe to the channel for more daily videos. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Uljan signing off, and we'll see you next time.